Welcome back to the Travel Planet. I'm Andre Caraway, and today I'm genuinely excited because we're exploring a city that's close to my heart and, honestly, close to the hearts of millions who've visited. That's right, we're in Seattle, Washington. This is a place where city skylines meet evergreen forests, where the air smells like coffee and salt water, and where every corner offers something new, delicious, or just downright beautiful. Seattle isn't just a city, it's a vibe. From those famous waterfront views and the bustling markets to the legendary food scene and iconic landmarks, Seattle has a little something for everyone. Whether you're a foodie, an art lover, or an outdoor adventurer, trust me, you're about to fall in love with this city. We'll walk the lively streets, taste the freshest seafood, and maybe, just maybe, catch a glimpse of Mount Rainier peeking through the clouds. Before we dive in, do me a favor. Smash that like button, subscribe to the Travel Planet, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next adventure. Ready? Let's go discover why Seattle is called the Emerald City. So, why Seattle? Let's start with the geography. Seattle is surrounded by water, mountains, and yes, endless forests of evergreens. Hence the nickname, the Emerald City. No matter where you stand, you're never far from a stunning view. One minute you're staring at skyscrapers, and the next you're gazing out at snow-capped peaks or sparkling blue waters. It's the kind of place where you feel like you're part of something bigger, something vibrant and alive. But it's not just the scenery that draws people in. Seattle is a paradise for food lovers, nature enthusiasts, and city explorers alike. There's this unique energy here, a blend of innovative spirit and laid-back charm. You can wander through hip urban neighborhoods, then hop on a ferry and be surrounded by wild beauty in under an hour. It's all about balance here. City buzz meets tranquil nature. If you're a foodie, prepare yourself. Seattle's culinary scene is legendary. We're talking world-class seafood, inventive chefs, and markets overflowing with local produce. And if you crave adventure, the hiking trails, waterways, and nearby mountains are calling your name. Even if you just want to relax, you'll find cozy coffee shops and parks where you can soak in the atmosphere. And let's not forget the people. Seattleites are famously friendly, a little quirky, and totally passionate about their city. Whether you're here for a weekend or a month, you'll feel right at home. So as we start our journey, remember, Seattle isn't just a destination, it's an experience. Our first stop has to be the Space Needle. If you've seen a postcard of Seattle, you've seen this futuristic marvel. Built for the 1962 World's Fair, the Space Needle was a symbol of innovation and hope for the future. It still stands tall today, a beacon for locals and visitors alike, stretching 605 feet into the Seattle sky. There's just something magical about seeing it up close, like you're stepping into a sci-fi movie. Now the real treat is heading up to the observation deck. The elevator ride alone is an adventure, whisking you upwards in just 41 seconds. Once you're up there, prepare for a view that'll take your breath away. On a clear day, you can see Mount Rainier, the Cascade Mountains, Elliott Bay, and the entire city spread out beneath you. It's the perfect place to snap a photo or just soak in the moment. But the Space Needle isn't just about the views, it's a meeting place, a landmark that's woven into the city's story. Locals celebrate here, tourists flock here, and everyone leaves with a memory. The rotating glass floor adds a little thrill if you dare to look down. Trust me, the Space Needle is a must for anyone visiting Seattle. You haven't really been here until you've stood at the top. So whether you're a first-timer or a returning fan, the Space Needle is pure Seattle. A mix of history, fun, and jaw-dropping beauty. Let's take it all in, one sweeping view at a time. Now let's dive into Pike Place Market, arguably the soul of Seattle. Opened back in 1907, this market was created so locals could buy fresh produce directly from farmers, cutting out the middleman. Over a century later, Pike Place is still thriving, buzzing with energy, and absolutely packed with history. It's a living, breathing place where Seattle's past and present meet. You can't talk about Pike Place without mentioning the legendary fish throwing tradition. Yes, you heard right. Fish flying through the air, tossed from one fishmonger to another. It's part show, part skill, and all fun. Crowds gather, cameras ready, waiting for the next big catch. And trust me, the folks behind the counter have as much fun as the tourists watching. It's just pure joy. But Pike Place is more than just seafood. There are flower stalls bursting with color, bakeries with the sweetest smells, and artisans selling everything from handcrafted jewelry to quirky souvenirs. Every corner feels like a new discovery. You can chat with local farmers, sample fresh fruit, or grab a piping hot cup of chowder and watch the world go by. This market is a must-see, not just because of the food, but because it's Seattle in microcosm, diverse, lively, and full of surprises. If you want to feel the city's heartbeat, stand in the middle of Pike Place and just let it all sink in. Let's talk food, because in Seattle, eating is an adventure all its own. Start with the seafood. This city is famous for it, and for good reason. From fresh-off-the-boat salmon and buttery Dungeness crab to plump oysters shucked right in front of you, Seattle's bounty comes straight from the Pacific Northwest's cold, clean waters. If you haven't tried a bowl of creamy clam chowder at Pike Place, you haven't truly lived. But Seattle's food scene goes far beyond seafood. The city is a melting pot of flavors, with influences from all over the world. You'll find incredible Asian cuisine, vibrant Mexican dishes, and of course the classic American burger, often with a Pacific Northwest twist. Don't miss the city's legendary teriyaki, a local favorite, or the fresh, inventive sushi you'll find in hidden gems all over town. Seattleites love to eat local. That means farm-to-table restaurants, bustling farmers markets, and chefs who truly care about their ingredients. There's a pride here in supporting local farms and fisheries, and you can taste that freshness in every bite. Even the food trucks are top-notch, serving everything from gourmet grilled cheese to spicy Korean barbecue. So whether you're a foodie on a mission or just looking for your next great meal, Seattle will not disappoint. Come hungry, trust me, you'll want to try everything. If there's one thing Seattle does better than almost anywhere else, it's coffee. This city practically runs on caffeine. Coffee culture here is more than just a morning routine, it's a way of life. Seattle is home to the original Starbucks, which opened its doors right at Pike Place Market in 1971. The tiny shop is a pilgrimage for coffee lovers, and the line out the door proves it. But Starbucks is just the beginning. Seattle's streets are dotted with independent cafes, cozy espresso bars, and neighborhood roasters. Each one has its own vibe, its own loyal following, and of course its own signature brew. Whether you like your coffee dark and rich or frothy and sweet, you'll find your perfect cup here. The best part? Coffee shops in Seattle aren't just places to grab a drink and go. They're gathering spots, places to work, catch up with friends, or just lose yourself in a good book while rain taps on the window. It's all about community, warmth, and that unmistakable Seattle spirit. So, when you're here, slow down and savor it. No, order the house special. Find a window seat and take in the world. Because in Seattle, coffee isn't just a drink, it's an experience. Seattle is a city that celebrates diversity in every sense. Walk down any street and you'll hear dozens of languages, see murals by local artists, and maybe even stumble on a live music performance in a park. This is the birthplace of grunge, the city that gave us Jimi Hendrix, Nirvana, and Pearl Jam. The music scene is still alive and well, from legendary venues to street buskers playing soulful tunes. The city's art scene is thriving too. The Seattle Art Museum, quirky galleries, and public art installations make the city feel like an open-air museum. There's always a festival happening, whether it's honoring heritage, food, or the arts. Everyone's invited, and the atmosphere is always welcoming. Seattle's neighborhoods each have their own personality. Capitol Hill is vibrant and eclectic, home to the LGBTQ+ community and some of the best nightlife around. International District is a treasure trove of Asian culture, cuisine, and history. Ballard and Fremont each offer their own blend of old and new, quirky and cool. What I love most is how Seattleites embrace newcomers. Whether you're here for a day or a decade, you'll find open arms and open minds. This city's diversity isn't just something to see, it's something you feel. One of the best things about Seattle is how seamlessly city life blends with the great outdoors. If you're an adventure lover, this place is your playground. Start with Discovery Park, the city's largest green space, where miles of hiking trails wind through forests, meadows, and down to the shores of Puget Sound. The views here, absolutely unbeatable. If you're feeling a little more ambitious, head out to Mount Si or Rattlesnake Ledge for a day hike. Just a short drive from downtown and you'll be rewarded with panoramic vistas that'll make your Instagram followers jealous. And for water lovers, kayaking or paddleboarding on Lake Union or Lake Washington is pure bliss. You'll see the skyline in a whole new way. Don't forget about the ferries. Hop on a boat and you can be exploring Bainbridge Island or the San Juan Islands in no time. The ferry ride itself is a classic Seattle experience. Wind in your hair, seagulls overhead, and mountains in the distance. Whether you're biking along the Burke-Gilman Trail, picnicking in Gasworks Park, or just breathing in that crisp pine-scented air, Seattle offers endless opportunities for outdoor adventure. Here, you don't have to choose between city and nature. You get the best of both every single day. Seattle, you've truly outdone yourself. From unforgettable views atop the Space Needle to the energy of Pike Place Market, this city offers an incredible mix of sights, sounds, and flavors. The food is fresh, the coffee is legendary, and the people, well, they make you feel like you belong, even if it's just for a little while. Every moment here is an adventure waiting to happen. Whether you're exploring the market's winding aisles, savoring the catch of the day, sipping coffee while rain drizzles outside, or wandering the trails that crisscross the city, Seattle leaves a mark on your heart. It's a place where the urban and the natural live side by side, and where every day brings something new to discover. Trust me, once you've been here, you'll always want to come back. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to The Travel Planet, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next travel adventure. Tell us in the comments, what would be the first thing you'd do in Seattle? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next destination.